Go, go! Dabby, go! Boo! Hi, everyone! Hi, Starseed, and Xenomorphica, and Halo, and Scorpio, and Memento, hello! Hi! Welcome to today's stream. Today we are going to be playing Gore Screaming Show in English. I had it scheduled for last week, but unfortunately I wasn't feeling well. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I thought it would be a good start to get into the spooky season. Spooky season. I'm a ghost, see? I'm a ghost. Greetings, hi, salutations. How are you doing? Good morning, not morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is where you are. Yeah. How have you been? I hope you've been doing well. I've been trying my best, as always. Little bit of a difficult week this week. But all I can do is try my best. Thank you for the ghost emoji. Yeah, I'm a ghost. I stole a bed sheet, and I'm under the bed sheet. Couple things. I already said this, but I don't care. It's important to me. Doing excellent. No complaints on your end. Good. I'm happy to hear that. Let me pull up the picture. Hold on. I've already told you guys, I don't care. I'll tell you as many times as I want. My little game is coming out. Sometime next year, and I'm working very hard on it, and Just USA is distributing it, and it's free, entirely free. I've already told you, I don't care. I'm really proud of it. I've worked really hard on this project. So if you're interested, add it to your wish list, because that tells Just USA that, oh, this game is like really popular. And it reflects well on me, and it reflects well on Just USA, and all of that stuff. I'm so excited for you. Thank you, Lanam. And thank you for the ghost star scene. Pomf. What are we gonna do on the bed? Pop, pop, kimochi. I forget the rest of the song. Pop, pop, kimochi. What the sticky stuff on me? You, I love you. I forget the rest of it. I don't remember the rest of it. But yeah, not on Puff. It'll be on Just USA for free. Let me put the link in the chat. It'd be really cool, I think, if everybody checked it out when it comes out, because I've been working really hard on it. I was up really early today recording, and yesterday, and the day before that. Lots of moving parts. And also, I'm debating, I'm not sure if I will, but I was thinking of opening commissions in October. I don't know if I will. I'm still thinking about it, but if you're interested, please let me know. I'd appreciate it. Just let me know if you're interested. Because I will use the earnings to help make the game even better. Like extra voice acting, extra age scenes, extra CG, fancy music video, opening music video with a big fancy voice, what do you call it, vocalist? Yes. So I still have quite a bit to earn, but I'm a little hopeful that maybe I'll be able to accomplish that by the end of the year. We'll see. I'm also thinking about like selling some things like old toys, and get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about dolls and stuffed animals, okay? Or something, I don't know. But I need to earn the money, so I'm thinking about it. But if you're interested maybe in commission, do let me know. Or donate, whatever. Of course you know the lyrics by heart. They play with me till I smell like salty coins and milk. Something like that. I messed up the timing. I messed up the lyrics. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on. We believe you? We don't. That's so mean. You don't believe in me? That's mean. How? How can you not believe in me? I am just a bear. I am just a baby bear. I work so hard. I'm working so hard on this project. I have about 3K left to earn. So I've been thinking about everything I could do to earn it by the end of the year. I've been applying for coffee shops and like bookstores and stuff like that, retail hell, and thinking about commissions and stuff like that. So we'll see. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, I have no way of knowing if like this would be potentially lucrative or not. It might not be. You work hard, so you play hard. Hardly playing hard. Hardly playing hard. Sometimes I've been playing a little bit of eroge after class. On the Steam version. I wouldn't play an eroge uncut at school. But yeah, I haven't really been playing much at all lately. Except for just for streams. Just because I've been so busy with, directing and producing and recording and all this stuff. Perhaps you could organize some manner of insurance scam? No. I am a good girl. I don't scam people. I am a good girl. I don't scam people. That's mean. That's mean. Why would you suggest that? But I know like ball jointed dolls are pretty valuable, and I have one. I could sell it. I mean, it's really cute, but I could sell it. I'll do it for the eroge. I'll do it for the project, because I need this project to happen. I will make it happen. I will make it happen. Even if I have to dig into my savings, I'll make it happen. I may have to sacrifice like my Japan trip and do it the year after, in 2026. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it won't come to that. But yeah, the game is up for pre-order. It is free, entirely 100% free. The Milk of Repentance, the Wine of Sin. Ark was here last time and we talked about it a little bit. So if you're interested, please check it out. Add it to your wish list. We have a really wonderful cast and a wonderful crew working on it. Great composers and vocalists and programmers and all that stuff. And voice actors, of course. So if you're interested, take a look. Retweet it or whatever. Tokyo Game Show? What is Tokyo Game Show? That in the anime? That in the anime? I don't know. 教えてください. I am a good girl. I am a good girl. Kumakko plays up being a good girl because she wants her fans to call her that. I am. I work hard. You guys are so distrustful. No bullying. Let me bring up where's the chat thing? Where's the chat command? No bully. No bully. It's Japanese game companies like Capcom and Konami. It's like they announce new games, things like that. Ooh, I hope they announce like some really obscure stuff I want, like Rule of Rose remake for PS5. I don't know. Oh, thank you for the emoji, Starstein. That's sweet of you. Anyway, so the game will come out in 2025 at some point. So, every little bit helps if you just retweet it or reblog it or you want to donate, or you want to commission, whatever. I would just appreciate all the support. You don't have to, but it would be really nice. It would be really nice. Anyway. 今日はね、ブラックサイクの、昔のホラーゲー、ゴアスクリーミングショーやるよ。でも残念だけど、今日は英語版だけよ。That would require there to be Hey now! The PS5 has some games, I'm sure. I mean, I don't really have many games. Like video games, not eroge, but like video games. I don't have too many of those. Anyway, let's see, what else is happening on Sunday, not Saturday. On Sunday, I am having a collab with Goma-chan. I'll be collaborating with Goma-chan on her channel, and it'll be in Japanese only. I'm really nervous if my Japanese will pass muster. But I'll try my best. If you wanna come and attend the collaboration with Goma-chan, you can go on Sunday. It's gonna be at 6 p.m. my time, Mountain Time. And that'd be really nice if I could see some of you guys there. No. PlayStation players have had this coming for too long. Let the Xbox players have this. What is even on the Xbox? I only know the Xbox 360. And that had some good games like Tayutama and like some eroge ports. God of War Ragnarok. I don't know what that is. I don't know what normie games are. I only know eroge and visual novels. Let me get a quick drink of water. Anyway, so those are the announcements. My eroge, my otome ge, R18 otome ge is coming out next year. And yeah, I appreciate any and all support. And also, I have the collaboration coming up on Sunday. So that's going on. Hello, Chief Rob. Hello. Thank you for coming. I was just finishing up the announcements. You should check out some non-eroge games. Do I have to? If it's not an eroge, I'm not interested. If it's not a visual novel, then I don't care. With like maybe a few exceptions like Until Dawn and stuff like that. Boy! What do we say? Girl! What are you doing? What are you doing? It is Starfield, the ultimate game. I don't know what that is. The new God of War game. Okay. I'm not up to date. With whatever new games there are. Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of like an eroge. I saw the meme with the bear. You can romance a bear. Physically. I saw that, something about a bear and a vampire twink. Those are the only reason I would play it, the vampire twink. But yeah, I'm not really up to date with games that aren't eroge. I'm like vaguely aware of Final Fantasy. I'm vaguely aware of like, what is it called? Biohazard? What is it called in Japanese? What is it called in English? Biohazard. What is it called in English? No, not Silent Hill. What is the game called? I don't know. Biohazard. Resident Evil! God, nobody helped me with that. Resident Evil. I'm vaguely aware of Resident Evil. Yes, it had vampire. You guys are too late. I already remembered it. Of course I remember the Japanese title and not the English title. As far as I'm concerned, all the consoles suck for the sole reason of Minecraft mod packs. Inside of every Minecrafter is Greg. I yearn to Greg. I must Greg. Give me Greg tech or give me death. I have no idea what you're on about. It is twincest! What has twincest? Baldur's Gate has twincest? Identical or fraternal? Are they adopted or is it blood related? These are important questions. Are they blood related or not? They have to be identical blood related siblings for it to be hot. Okay. Yeah, thank you everybody. I remember it's Resident Evil. I don't know what I don't know what Minecraft is. Goma-chan plays a lot of Minecraft, but I'm not playing it. Oh, before I forget, the collaboration with Goma-chan is going to be at her channel. At her channel, not my channel. At her channel. It's going to be on Sunday. Fraternal twin prostitutes. Do they can you, how do I say this? Do they bang each other? Are the twins, do they do it with each other? Are there H scenes? This is important! Are there H scenes? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do they show it? I'm only interested if there's H scenes. Just like eroge has to have H scenes. Like, you can play ports, sure, I guess, but it's not as fun. Although sometimes, specifically back in like the PS2, PSP era, they would have new routes and things like that to make up for the cutout H scenes. That was nice. I like that. You might like CK3. What is CK3? I've not played it, but it's M-rated? You gotta pull it up. You gotta go from M. Let's see, M is mature, and then like E is for explicit. You gotta go for explicit. Does a fade out count? No. Fade out does not count. That's for the weaklings. Crusader King, I don't know what that is. You guys, I don't know what normie games are. What are the Aju games? I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are, you guys. Anyway, today we're going to be playing Gore Screaming Show. And I'm going to go ahead and go over to gaming. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to play some Gore Screaming Show. It's been a while since I played it. I was like, it's been a little bit. And it's been like a year. More than a year? Where does the time go? What? I blinked and suddenly I haven't played it for so long. We need to educate our bear on modern gaming. Is a 3DS modern? Is a 3DS modern? Is a PS3 modern? Or PS4? Those are modern, right? They came out like 5 years ago, right? Right? Very cute, by the way. Thank you, Xenomorphica. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all compliments. It's really nice. No! It's not recent. Thank you for the compliment, Xenomorphica. I appreciate it. It's officially deceased? No! But the 3DS is like my favorite console! I love the 3DS! I want to get one for Christmas! Everything PS3 onward will forever be considered non-retro? Yeah, it's not retro. PS3 is not retro. Isn't it? Bear cute, many love for bear. Thank you. Thank you. The marketplace was shut down. I don't care about the digital marketplace. As long as the console works and you can get physical games for it, then that's all I need. You have a Fire Emblem Awakening? I have it too. I wanted to get like the really fancy one because they censored it in English. But I wanted to play the Japanese version because it's uncensored as it should be. I really don't like that the Fire Emblem games get censored in English. I don't like that. PS3 is closed. Crumbles to dust! I don't know. My favorite console is like the 3DS and the PSP and I guess Nintendo Switch Lite too. I like the handheld consoles. I really like them. I don't really like the big bulky ones that you have to plug into your TV. I like the ones that are lightweight and fit into my small hands. Because I have little hands, you know. I got small hands. If I have to hold anything big, it hurts my hands. But like, a PSP is my favorite. It's like the perfect size for my hands. Perfect size. It's like the perfect. I love it. Hell yeah. Yeah, Halo knows what it's about. Sega Saturn came out in 1994, PS3 in 2006. The PS3 is now older today than the Sacred Saturn was. Sega Saturn was when the PS3 came out. Console will work, but if there's any update, we'll need to manually update it or mount the 3DS to have the digital copies played from the micro SD. I barely understood any of that. As long as I have a physical cartridge and I can shove it into the thing and it works, that's all I want. That's all I want. I still want to get the new 3DS, the Japanese one that tracks your face. It's like it tracks your head movements. That's what I want. That's what I want for Christmas. The new Japanese 3DS LL and like a copy of like Love Plus. Ancient! No, Ancient would be like the Super Nintendo. Or like the Nintendo 64. The GameCube is still pretty modern, right? 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 I thought the GameCube was pretty modern. Okay. Alright, why don't we get started on the game now? I have a collection of physical games, but I have my 3DS modded. How do you mod it? What is that? I don't really understand what that is. Why do you need to mod a game just to have it run? Hold on, let's get smaller. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe I'll make it like that. Like that. That's okay. No, it doesn't look good. Yeah, I'm under a blanket, but then my hand is poking out. That's okay. That looks bad too. Hold on, let me fix it. Let me fix it. Hold on. Let me pull up the game while I'm at it. Where is it? Hold on. Okay, let me know if there's any sound issues. Can you hear it? Can you hear it all right? Could you hear the BGM okay? In the chatting, could you hear the BGM okay? Can you hear this? Let's try and find a good outfit. This works. Kind of. You can hear it? You can hear it? Okay. Well, did you hear the BGM? Did you hear the BGM while I was chatting? Could you hear that? I want to make sure I have it all set up correctly. Gore Screaming Show is very nostalgic to me. I remember I was so blown away by the production values. I was like, whoa, it's so amazing. You have like the backgrounds move, the sky moves. It was so cool. Like, I don't know what the budget was for Gore Screaming Show. But to me, it seemed high budget. Lots of CGs, lots of sprites. Like, the backgrounds moved, the sky moved. It was so cool. Very cinematic. You've already forgotten if you could hear the BGM. Come on! You remember. All right. Well, if you remember, let me know. I think this is where we were. 2023! April! Oh no! It has been a while. Okay. So this is the well? Yep. Yeah, go back and check, please.
へえ、こんなのがあるなんて俺知らなかったよ。
I don't know what the 21st of September. Why? The well hasn't changed much since they last saw it. You couldn't hear any BGM before? Hold on. We gotta fix this. Hold on, guys. We gotta fix this. We gotta fix it. Hold on. We gotta fix this. You can't hear the BGM? We gotta fix this. Hold on. We have to fix this first. You don't hear the BGM? I hear it. Hold on, let me fix it. Tell me if you hear it. How about now? Can you hear it now? You guys have to tell me these things. I don't know something is wrong unless you tell me. Can you hear it now? Can you hear the BGM now? Gigi Murin, I don't know who that is. Can you hear the BGM now? You guys have to tell me if something is wrong. You do now? You guys, you please tell me if something is wrong so I can fix it. You guys, how am I supposed to know? I've been talking with no background noise, no background music, like a weirdo. Guys, please tell me if something is wrong so I can fix it. You can hear it now, okay. Yeah, okay, I see the problem. It wasn't set to monitor an output. Now it is. Okay. You can all hear it now, right? Right? You can all hear it now? You guys have to tell me when something is wrong so I can fix it. Okay. Let's get back to it. Please tell me when there's no BGM so I can fix it. Otherwise, it's like really, it just sounds awkward because there's a lot of empty space. Make this down here. Put this down here. I think that's okay. Too big. Make it smaller. That's okay. No, it's still too big. Hold on, I'll fix it. Let me pull up the game again. Where are you? Oh! Black Cycle. New wave of death knuckle metal. I don't think we can watch it. It's not safe. It's not safe for YouTube. Otherwise, I'd love to watch it. Let me pull up a costume. No, it's the wrong one. How many ghost costumes do I have? Gosh. Is it? This is it. Okay. Sorry about like the weird technical difficulty. Sorry about that. Okay. Seems like we're good now. Okay. Alright. Cool. Let's go back to where we were.
へ
The vines they tore away from back then are still lying on the ground, wilted and dry. The concrete lid is still sitting slightly askew on the well, just as they left it. Ah, like on POV? I don't know. I'm not comfortable reading out like H scenes and stuff. I'm not really comfortable with that kind of thing. It's too embarrassing and awkward. Trying to make this ghost stick to me. Stick? There you go. Okay.
古いとこんな感じかしら。
みそのさんって絵が上手だよな。
Shinta says, sounding impressed as he looks at Kika's drawing.
あい、どうしたの？
Aoi, who had been looking at the trees the whole time, murmurs in reply.
家が見える。家？
Yeah? Legit? Everyone's gazes follow Aoi's.
ほんとだ。家がある。
Without any of them taking the lead, they all start heading towards it. It's a bit hard to see, but there's a proper path leading to it. The ground is flatter and all the rough pebbles have been removed. At some point, black stones start to pave its length. The woods open into a wide clearing. Whoa! That's the kind of thing I love when they do these zoom-in shots. Look how atmospheric this background is. The stone-paved road leads to a large old-fashioned western estate. The facades and top-hinged windows are covered in vines. The gables have engravings on them, and the roof is covered in slate tiles. It's Kyoji's first time seeing such a large, fancy estate. Shinta's mouth hangs open.
すげえ。俺こういうの初めて見るな。教授、ここに家があるって知ってたか？
No. Kyoji shakes his head. He used to play around here all the time back when he was a kid, but he never knew about this. Something feels off about this. It's possible that he missed the well, but the fact that he never saw this large house once in all of the years he played around these woods strikes him as wrong. Akane seems to be thinking the same thing because she looks at it with surprised, incredulous eyes.
新築にはとっても見えないよね。
I love how creepy the background is. It's so creepy. Definitely not. The place looks like it's falling apart. It's completely covered with overgrown vines. Certainly doesn't look like a new building. Most damning of all are the cracked windows and the rotting wood of the front door.
人住んでないみたい。
Aoi whispers.
そうね。人が住んでいるにしては荒れているし。
Maybe it's haunted. Let me get a quick drink of water.
いいよな。廃墟にはロマンがあるよな。俺、廃墟写真集とか見るの結構好きなんだ。
Wow, I never knew you were into that.
いや、本当は俺の趣味じゃなくて、うちの姉ちゃんがよく見てるんだけどね。
As he says this, Shinta approaches the mansion.
マキ君、危ないんじゃない？どこか壊れているかもしれないわ。
平気平気、気をつけてるから。
Shinta peeks in through a window. Kyoji, curious, follows after him. The window's glass is covered in dust, but Kyoji can still make out what's inside. Various old-fashioned furniture sits inside, looking similarly abandoned and uncared for. I really appreciate that this is like in the third person. Find it really interesting. That it's written in the third person as opposed to the first person? Huh? So is someone living there?
本当だわ。ここは今かしら。お金持ちそう。
Looking around him, he sees Ali and Kika are also standing nearby, peering inside just like him.
でも中に荷物があるってことは人が住んでるってこと？
わかんねえよ。病院なんかの廃墟でもさ、注射器とか医療器具が放置されたままのとことか結構あんだぜ。
I guess. Did you learn that from your sister's picture collections too?
うん、すっげえ不気味なんだ。あのな、殺人事件があった病院だとかで。
Don't tell me about murders!
ちょっと、そういう話をするのやめなさいよ。
Thank you, Akane. Akane cuts Shita off. You're the one telling me that? Usually you're the first to listen to horror stories.
そうだけど、でも今この場所じゃ、
A feeble voice disturbs their conversation. An aging woman with a very emaciated face looks at them from the front door. She looks so unhealthy. Oh, what's with her neck? What's with her eye? Oh, get this lady to a hospital. She wears an eye patch on her hollow-cheeked, pallid face. She has bandages around her neck, a hunched back, and a crooked posture that only remains upright by virtue of leaning on one cane. She looks less like a woman and more like a hag. That's mean. That's awfully mean. Wow, that's really mean. Her sickly, injured appearance is unpleasant to behold. Feeling uncomfortable about how they were just vocally criticizing her house, Kyoji awkwardly freezes up.
皆さん、下の学校の学生さんですわよね。
そうです。すみません。勝手にお庭に入り込んじゃって。
Well, if she's the owner, no wonder this house is in like such disrepair. She can't do it herself. I didn't say it, it was the game. Hey!
私たち、授業の一環で、この辺りの地図を作りに来たんです。たまたま通りかかって、あんまり素敵なお宅だったものですから。
Thank you, Kika. Way to smooth over the awkwardness.
すんません、すぐに出ます。
Shinta hurriedly starts to leave, but the woman stops him with a strained expression.
行かないで。よろしかったら中でお茶でも飲んでいってください。
Oh, I feel really, really, really bad. I feel really bad. She's lonely. God, it's just like my grandma. Remind me of my grandma when I was the only one taking care of her. The offer catches them by surprise. They all exchange glances.
でも私たち授業中ですからあんまり長くは。
She's like a sick, lonely woman. Come on. The woman implores them, wringing her hands with a desperate expression.
お手間は取らせませんから。うちの娘があなた方にぜひ会いたいと。
Also, shout out to the voice actress. Such a good job, such a good job. Daughter?
かわいそうな子なんです。病気で学校にも行けなくて。ですから、お願いいたします。お願いいたします。
Okay, if you're to beg, of course. She looks a little old to be having a young daughter, though. She bows her head again and again. The woman's age, not to mention her emaciated, sickly appearance, makes it hard for them to refuse when she begs like this. Poor thing. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on. Akane turns to look at Kyoji with a troubled expression.
どうする？
Whoa, why are you asking me?
なんとなく。
Man, like the writing for this game is just like impeccable. This is a classic for a reason. I played this in 2009, okay? I just can't believe it got an English translation. He isn't sure how or why, but for some reason, everyone here is looking up to him to make a decision. Why me, damn? We're gonna check it out. Yeah, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out. I guess we can check it out. The lady seems pretty desperate. Kyoji eventually comes to this conclusion.
そうね。病気の娘さんっていうのもかわいそうだしね。
I love this game. I love this game so much. Oh yeah, I know you're introverted, but like, come on. You have this sick, poor lady begging you.
もしかして友達が欲しいのかな？
Just like me! Just like me for real!
ちょっとだけだったらいいよな。
Just like me. Shinta asks, seeking approval, and everyone ends up nodding.
こちらです。どうぞ。
I love all the backgrounds. They're just amazing. There's so many backgrounds. There's so many asses to this game. There's no quick save? I guess not. The woman leads the group inside.
あのおばさん、お手伝いさんかな？でもさっき娘がって言ってたわよ。ここのお家の方なんじゃないかしら。でもその割にはちょっと。
Yeah, she looks, not wealthy. Akane hesitates before finishing her sentence, but Kyoji understands what she means. Also, how do you afford this big house? She looks far too shabby to be the owner of such a large mansion. Her unevenly cut hair is much too short. Patches of her scalp are entirely bare. What hair she does have is grizzled, dry, and dull. The clothes she wears are also concerning. Her cardigan is covered in lint and full of holes. She certainly doesn't look like this house's owner. The rhythm of her footsteps and the clicking of her thick cane leaves his ears ringing.
看病疲れかもしれないわ。娘さんが病気なんですもの。それにご自分も多分どこか患ってらっしゃるのよ。
Yeah, thank you. It's hard to be a caretaker. Thank you. The three of them walk ahead of Aoi, whispering so the woman ahead of them won't hear them. They pass through a large entrance hall, turn to the right, and then walk down a corridor. As Kyoji looks around at the doors to the either side, Shinta sidles up to him and whispers.
なあ、教授。
What?
こういう場合ってさ、だいたいエッチなことを始めた連中から先に
But
死ぬ
we're
んだよ
not
な。
having sex. Huh?
いや、ホラー映画の場合、じゃなかったらシャワーシーンが出てきた女優が死ぬんだ。
You're watching too much Psycho. Kyoji tiredly drops his shoulders. What are you talking about?
だって、このお屋敷ってそういう雰囲気じゃん。
Despite his reaction, Kyoji could understand how Shinta feels. It's dark. Kyoji thinks that to himself as he looks around the place. The mansion is quite impressive. Kyoji is hardly an expert on the topic, but even he can tell that the furniture and fixtures are probably very expensive. However, everything is covered in thick layers of dust. Nothing looks like it's been properly taken care of, as if no one has cleaned or fixed up the place for years. The stale air makes Kyoji feel like he can't breathe properly. It occurs to him how any sick people living here probably wouldn't be better because of just how filthy the place is.
こちらです。
I feel so bad for her. After she knocks on the door, a response comes from within.
入っていいわ。
She walks in first.
連れてきたわよ。
Even though there's nothing suspicious about that exchange, At least on the surface, Kyoji doesn't seem to be the only one that thinks that this is very strange. Thick layer of dust, I'm out! Allergies! Allergies! Everyone exchanges confused glances, but in the end they walk in as well. As soon as he steps into the room, Kyoji's eyes widen.
Oni-chan, irashai!
Yuka! Ah! The pain of social interaction. God, this is how creepy this BGM is. They all uncomfortably settle into the sofa. They sit on the oblong sofa in the middle of the room. Kyoji is sitting in the middle with the Kane and Shinta beside him. Ai and Kika take another sofa on the left. Sitting on the opposite of them is Yuka, her lips curled up in a sweet smile and her head cocked to the side.
なあ、教授。この子、誰？お前の知り合い？
Like I'd be friends with someone like her. Oh, that's so mean, though. Yuka seems to shrink upon hearing Kyoji's spiteful words. Look at that face!
おい、教授。お前こんなちっちゃい子に何言ってんだよ。
Kyoji wordlessly glares at Yuka, who suddenly brings a hand to her mouth.
ごめんなさい。やっぱりお兄ちゃん怒ってるんだ。
Her large, clear, crystal-like eyes well up with tears. Huh?
ユカがつきまとったから、だからお兄ちゃん、ユカのこと嫌いになっちゃったんだよね。
Nah, Kyoji stammers, confused. It feels like all of his animosity from before is drained out of him. Yuka remains seated, hanging her head like she's on the verge of tears.
ごめんね。ユカ、お友達がいないからお話ししたかっただけなの。でも、どういうことを言えばいいのかわからなくて。
Didn't you insult Akane?
悪気はなかったの。
Small teardrops fall upon her fingers that are clenching the hem of her skirt.
教授。
As a surge of guilt shoots through Kyoji, Shinta elbows him. Is this Yuka really the same girl he saw from before?
うるさい。
Yeah, that's what I thought. She was so rude.
おせっか。人の世話を焼いていれば自分はいい人でいられるとでも思っているの？ちょっと何言って。鬱陶しいわね、あなた。みんな口に出さないだけなのよ。
How can she be so docile and friendly now when she was so nasty the other day? Some voice in his head warns Kyoji that she's trying to deceive them. But seeing the tears fall from Yuka's eyes, even as she tries to hold them back, gives Kyoji the uncomfortable feeling that he's bullying a child. Akane rises from the sofa and kneels next to Yuka.
ゆかちゃん、泣かないで。
Remember, everybody's over 18! Remember.
あのお兄ちゃん、口は悪いけど、悪気はないし優しいから。全然怒ってないのよ。
BGM and introverts' minds in public sitting. Exactly! This is what I hear every time I have to walk out of the house.
そうでしょ、教授。
Akane looks at Kyoji, signaling him with her eyes. It's clear she wants him to just nod and agree. She's treating him like the bad guy here. There's one thing I gotta ask. Why did you say all of those mean things the other day?
ごめんなさい。
I don't need your apologies. Answer the question.
しんのくん、
Yeah, he's bullying this poor little loli. Even Kika's expression darkens as she tries to stop Kyoji from questioning her. However, he refuses to back down about this. Yuka raises her tear-streaked face.
羨ましかったの。お兄ちゃんたち仲が良さそうで楽しそうだったから。 だからちょっとだけ意地悪を言いたくなっちゃったの。 本当にごめんなさい。もう絶対に言わない。謝りたいなって思ってたら、お兄ちゃんたちがお家の前に来たから。だからお母さんに頼んで呼んできてもらったの。
Yuka's apology is quite proper. The extent to which she goes to apologize causes even Kyoji to lose the urge to press her any further.
お兄ちゃん、許してくれる？お兄ちゃん。
Wait, what? Let me hear that one more time.
お兄ちゃん、許してくれる？
Okay, she says Oni-chan. I thought she said One-chan.
教授。
I like how she doesn't ask Akane for forgiveness. The pressure of everyone's eyes upon him feels like nails piercing through him. Even Aoi, who's usually disinterested in whatever might be going on, is staring daggers at Kyoji. Sticking to his guns when he's the only person to feel this way just feels stupid. Even Akane, who's the one who got offended, is kneeling next to Yuka and holding her hand. He has no choice but to say yes.
よかった。
Immediate mood switch. Yuka beams at him, a rosy blush on her cheeks. She really is cute. Everyone else stares at her enchanted. Even Kyoji has to admit she looks as cute as those idols on TV. Yuka stares at Kyoji with a grin, looking genuinely happy.
許してくれてありがとね。もう絶対あんなことは言わないから。そんなこと言っちゃいけませんって後でお母さんにも叱られたのよ。ね、お母さん。
The woman from earlier who had been standing. Can we offer her a chair? Can we offer the poor woman a chair? And like a cleaning service? And like some tea?
そうね。
What? When did you conceive her? When did you give birth to her? Sorry, like, I'm gonna guess you're a senior? I'm gonna guess she's 18, quote unquote? So when, this is a big age gap, you guys. This is a big age gap. That said, looking at the two of them now, they don't look like mother and daughter at all. Yeah, they don't! Yuka is as cute as a doll, and next to her, her mother looks less like her mother and more like her grandmother.
お母さん、お茶は？
Ah!
やだ、お母さんたらお茶を用意するってさっき言ってたじゃない。もう忘れちゃったの？
そうね。ごめんなさい。今すぐ用意するわ。
Yeah, Yuka's mother has the appropriate levels of panic. Maybe she's adopted. This is supposed to be what? Early 2000s? I don't know. What is the adoption process in Japan in the early 2000s? Yuka's mother looks terribly flustered by this. Her cane slips across the floor, causing her to lose her balance. Kyoji and Shinta hurriedly get to their feet to lend her a hand, but she grabs the door just in time, regaining her balance. She then slips into the corridor and disappears from sight. Kyoji furrows his brow. The way Yuka's mother's panic doesn't seem normal to him. Why was she so flustered? I don't know. I am gonna go water some flowers. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue playing a little bit more. Be right back. And I am back. Plot twist, Yuka adopted the mom. I don't think so. How would that even work? How do you adopt a guardian? I don't think that's how it works. I don't think so. Okay, let's continue a little bit more. As he returns to the sofa, his gaze immediately clashes with Yuka's.
お母さんたらああ見えて慌てんぼうでドジなのよ。忘れっぽいし。
Yuka brings her hands together and tilts her head.
お兄ちゃんたちお勉強中なんでしょ。じゃああんまり長くいられないよね。でもちょっとだけ一休みしていってね。ゆか体が弱くて学校にあんまり行ったことがないし引っ越してきたばかりなの。
Wait, you just moved there? So what was that house? Who was occupying that house?
こんなにたくさんの人とお話しするの初めてよ。嬉しいな。
Also, shout out to this peak early 2000s outfit. I love it. Kyoji and the others end up staying there until just before it's time for them to head back to school. Yuka eagerly tells them she doesn't have a father and that she's lonely. That makes them all the more reluctant to leave. She walks them to the entrance hall, crosses her arms behind her back, and then raises up slightly on tiptoe to gaze into Kyoji's eyes.
また来てね。もちろんみんなも。きっとね。
Aoi doesn't care. She doesn't care. She wants to leave.
じゃあ
Everyone starts walking back the way they came. Kyoji starts to leave as well, but for some reason his legs suddenly freeze up. He feels like he just heard someone calling for him to stop, almost like someone had tugged on him from behind. Wow. As Yuka waves at them, he sees her mother standing behind her in the entrance hall, looking straight at him. The mother's eyes seem to cling to Kyoji when her gaze meets his. Oh, that's a typo. When her gaze meets his, she parts her lips as if to say something. Should be gaze and then meets plural. Sorry to be a stickler, but what was that? Whoa! What was that? Even further behind her mother, at the very edge of the hall, he sees a glimpse of something black, like fabric, or something like black fabric. Just then, the mother's expression changes. Yuka's mother goes completely pale. She flees into the other room, tripping over her bad leg.
お兄ちゃんどうかしたの？
Is your mom okay? Is she okay? Despite them being the ones escorted out, Yuka's mother walks off, stunned. Yuka looks up at him curiously.
お母さんがどうかした？
Yuka's eyes narrow. No, not really. Actually, is there anyone else in the house besides you and your mom?
いないよ。さっきも言ったみたいに、うちはお母さんと私の二人だけだもの。どうして？
Shout out to Miru, the voice actress of Yuka. Like, this is her best role ever. I've heard her in quite a few eroge. This is Miru's best role. She deserves like an award for best heroine or something. Best voice acting. I could swear I saw someone else moving around inside. It looked like the cuff of a shirt or something. Hearing that, Yuka brings a hand to her mouth and chuckles.
きっとお母さんが窓を開けたままにしてたのよ。カーテンがなびいてたんだわ。
I trust that face. Look at this angelic face. I trust that face. Right.
まったく、お母さんたら本当にドジで嫌になっちゃう。後でちゃんと叱っておかなくちゃ。
Yuka puts her hands on her hips in a theatrical display of anger, but her big round eyes twinkle impishly. He's going to scold her? I couldn't say that about my mom, not even as a joke. If Kyoji ever dared to say that, his mother would slap him in the face twice over. Sure, every family is different, but as far as parent-child relationships go, Yuka seems to be pretty strange. It is so weird. It is so weird. It is so weird. Yeah, I'll be going then. Now that they're leaving the place, they notice the trees almost seem to form a fence around the perimeter of the mansion. The opening between them that leads outside looks like a gate. Everyone is standing there waiting for Kyoji. Sorry I kept you waiting.
いいよいいよ。別れでも惜しんでたんだろ。
Shinta pokes him in the ribs, and Kyoji pokes him right back. Huh? As if.
なんだかんだ言って名残惜しかったんじゃないの。あの子、教授にベッタベタに懐いてたしな。てか、教授しか見えてないっていうか。
ちょっとマキくん、あんな小さい子にそういう妙なこと言わないでよ。
Remember, everybody is 18 and older. Akane raises her voice in annoyance, but Shinta shrugs. A moment later, Shinta sidles up to Kyoji, whispering so that Akane can't hear him.
誰かさんはやきもちかな。
Huh? Are you listening to yourself, man? Scorpio has an amazing drawing. Where is it? Don't post it here. Post it on Discord. Where is it? Where is this amazing drawing? Hold on, I gotta check. Is it posted on Discord? Let me see. I love it. It's safe for work too. Why am I a ghost? I love it. Thank you. Post it on Twitter so that I can retweet it. I love it. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. I love it. Here it is. I guess it doesn't want to work. The 3DS is still pretty new, right? I love it. Thank you. I love it. It's great. Thank you. I want to save it to my fan art folder and print it out. I and Kika stand a short distance away, huddled together.
地図、結局井戸と祠とあのお家しか書けなかったわね。
でも他に何もなさそうだし。
そうよね。文句言われたってしいらないって感じ。でもほんとあんなところに家があるなんて全然知らなかった。
輸入住宅とかいうやつなのかな。外国の家を移築したとかさ。姉ちゃんの持ってる写真集にそういう家が載っててさ。
As he listens to Shinta's merry chatter, Kyoji finds his mind occupied by pensive thoughts. The imploring gaze of Yuka's mother directed at him as he left is burned into his mind. Her eyes seem to cling to him. Despite her being an adult and far more mature than him, she had that kind of look in her eyes. What made her so desperate? Concern for her sickly daughter? Joy at seeing her girl finally make some friends? Anxiety from her uncertain future? Being a boy, Kyoji can't imagine how she must have felt. I don't know. You can be plenty empathetic and be a boy. Even when she was serving them tea while they were chatting with Yuka, the woman seemed restless, fidgeting back and forth.
ゆかちゃん、かわいそうだね。お父さんいなくて、お母さんも体の具合悪そうだったし、ゆかちゃん本人も病弱で、あんな山奥で学校にも行ってなくて、友達もいなくて、
Aww.
きっと心細くて寂しいよね。
Akane frowned solemnly. Yeah, bad.
私ね、正直言ってさ、最初はあの子のことはすごく怖かったんだ。
You were afraid?
だってあの子妙なこと言うし、その後に会った時も。
You met her after that?
あ、そっか、言ってなかったね。私あの後うちの近所であの子に会ったんだ。あの子ね、幸せになりたいなんて言ってたの。
幸せになりたいって。 Akane scratches her cheek with an awkward smile.
私も案外気が弱いんだなって思ったんだけど、その時もすごく怖くってさ。
But she's just a little girl.
だったんだけど、
Come on, you could take her.
よく考えたら、あれって遊んで欲しかったのかな。
Could be.
考えすぎってよくないね。自分が情けなくなっちゃった。
He feels the same way Akane does. Yet somehow he can't quite shake off his suspicions about this Yuka girl. She acted completely innocent the whole time they were talking, looking pleasant and adorable as her cherubic appearance suggested. At one point, Shinta even whispered into Kyoji's ear that he wouldn't mind getting another little sister if she were like this girl. From Shinta, that's saying a lot, as he lives in a household dominated by the women, where he and his dad don't have much of a say.
でもさ、俺あの家出た時ちょっとホッとした。あの家ってちょっとこう窮屈だよな。
マキ君も？実は私もなんだ。あそこって素敵なんだけど、なんか雰囲気暗いよね。
Yeah, I mean, it's creepy. It's empty, except for 2 people, and there's dust everywhere. I don't know. It's creepy.
幽霊でもいるのかな。
Taunted! Go! Boo!
やだやだ、ちょっと葵、そういう怖いこと言うのやめてよ。でもさ不幸続きなのはそういう理由があったりして、テレビでもよくあるじゃない。因縁がどうこうとか、先祖霊がとか、自爆霊がとか。
Oh yeah, you love those kinds of stories.
並木さん、そういう話は。でも2人揃って体調が回復しないのは確かに家に原因があるのかもしれないわね。
Yeah, it could be like moles? I don't know, some kind of infestation? Misono-san, not you too.
だって海外と日本の風土は違うもの。湿度の低い海外の建築法のままで家を作っているのだとしたら、住み心地は良くないかもしれないわ。
An intellectual explanation.
あ、そうかも。あんまりジメジメしてたら病気も治りにくそうだよね。
They slowly start walking back. They pass through the gate-like gap in the trees. As they pass by the well again, someone calls out to Kyoji.
Oi.
Huh? This is not Best Girl. Who is this man? You are not Best Girl! A tall man sways to his feet under the shade of trees. He's wearing a worn-out, filthy coat, and his face is covered in stubble. He doesn't look that much different from the vagrants that sleep curled up at the corner of the train station. But Kyoji and the others see something about him that sets him apart from those people. His eyes. A pair of keen eyes is visible behind his sunglasses. Even with how deeply hidden they are within his sunken eye sockets, those eyes stare at Kyoji and the others with a sharp, severe look, as if piercing them through. His gaze is so fierce Kyoji wouldn't be surprised if he tried to stab them right then and there. He's like a wolf, eyeing his prey. The man stands in front of them, looking at each of them up and down a few times as if somehow appraising them. His eyes seem to linger on Kika for an especially long time. She retreats a couple of steps, looking a bit frightened. Who are you? When Kyoji suddenly snaps at him, Akane tugs on his sleeve. She shakes her head, making it clear she doesn't want him to get involved with this man. I'm gonna get a drink of water.
お前たち、あの館から出てきたな。中には誰がいた？
What business is it of yours? Kyoji gazes directly at him, refusing to look away. He gets the feeling that looking away would somehow be admitting defeat. The others exchange confused glances behind him. They're not sure they should be talking to this dangerous-looking man.
知らない人とは話すなって言われてますから。みんな行こう。
Yeah, good for you, Akane. Stranger danger, get out. Akane makes that assertion in a clear voice.
教師、行こうぜ。
Kyoji begins to walk away despite Shinta pulling on his arm.
知らない人とは話すな。ね。
Kyoji can hear the man scoffing at them.
なら知らない館なんぞにふらふらと入るべきじゃないな。
教授、いいから行こう。
Everyone walks away with hurried steps. They rush past the hokura, down the staircase, and out of the shrine grounds. Akane only speaks up again once they reach the trail that leads to the shrine's entrance.
何あの人、気持ち悪い。
この辺じゃ見ない顔だよな。な、もしかしてさ。
Huh?
あいつじゃねえの？
Huh?
最近の行方不明事件の犯人。
Oh, I forgot.
めったなことを言うものじゃない。
Yeah, that seems like a big leap. Despite how scared she must be from the man staring, Kika has remained calm.
だっていかにも何かやらかしそうなやつだったじゃん。
そりゃそうだけど。
Yeah, but you can't really necessarily judge by appearances. They go down the trail. The school comes into view between the trees. Upon returning to the classroom, they find everyone else has beaten them back. Sadashima and his crew are missing, but that doesn't come as a surprise. What does come as a surprise is how everyone, without exception, looks terribly confused.
どうかしたの？
Look at this guy with the green mullet. What fun character designs. Akane called out to a nearby girl.
先生が。
Huh? She points at the teacher's desk. The teacher is standing there upright, his hands gripping the desk.
先生がどうかしたの？
What, is he having, like, a breakdown?
それがね、何を話してもうんともすんとも言わないの。
Okay, at this point I would be like, okay, bye, free period, and then leave. The teacher stands rooted in place, as still as a statue. Almost like he's staring at something, but his unfocused eyes don't seem to be looking at anything.
どうする？どうしようもこうしようも。とにかく出してみよう。
Akane takes the map from Aoi and walks to the teacher's desk.
先生、これ提出するんですよね。
Is he like, I don't know, having a crisis?
先生。
Sensei. His lack of a reaction is eerie. Kyoji waves a hand in front of the teacher's eyes, but he doesn't even blink. Should we, like, call an ambulance for him?
私、隣のクラスの先生を呼んでくるわ。
But when Kika tries to leave the classroom, something strange happens. The classroom door suddenly opens. Just then, the teacher, who had been standing upright until now, suddenly bends at the waist. His upper body falls forward. Just like that, his body spasms violently a few times.
何なの？
Akane clings to Kyoji in fear. Kyoji stands on guard too. But after a moment, the teacher stops convulsing. He stands up properly again, a wide grin now visible on his face. He's having a seizure, guys! Get him!
おかえり、おかえり、おかえり。
Hi, Gore! What is this? Is this like a Pennywise kind of deal where you possess people and you make the whole town not, like, acknowledge the creepy things happening? This is clearly Gore! This is clearly Gore possessing the teacher, right?
地図だね。地図を出してくれるんだよね。そうだね、そうども。
Also, like, good luck translating Gore's dialogue. Like, good job! It's really hard to translate Gore's dialogue. Hello, all called. The teacher snatches the map from Akane's hand, practically tearing it from her grip.
素晴らしい。とても素晴らしい地図だ。満点。
Yeah, like, the Gore's speaking style is just insane.
素晴らしい。とても素晴らしい地図だ。
とても素晴らしい地図だ. Just like really wild vocal patterns. He takes out a red pen from his breast pocket when he uses to draw an A plus adorned with flowers before returning the map to Akane.
今日の授業はおしまいさ。おしまいだね。では皆さん、さようなら。
With everyone staring at him in disbelief, the teacher walks out of the classroom, swinging his arms and legs like he's in a parade.
なんだったんだろう。
I don't know, I guess he went crazy? This is the only plausible answer. But how and why did the door open on its own? I don't know. It doesn't look like someone entered the classroom, though. Was it some kind of prank? And is Kyoji imagining things? Or did the teacher come to his senses at the moment it happened? The Sandman enters the classroom, taking the other teacher's place. It's almost time for the final homeroom session that ends the day. The Sandman glances at the hallway from time to time, like he's unsure what to make of the spectacle from earlier.
ああ、先生は一体どうしたのかね。
私た
I
ち
don't
も
know.
よく
I don't know. Akane answers, looking puzzled. Ando nods with his usual unmotivated expression.
まあいいか。ところでそれは。
はい。これさっき授業で作成した西森神社のあたりの地図なんです。
Well, you know, he gave you an A plus. I would take it.
あの課題は結局やったのか。こんなところに家なんてあったかね。
はい。
Akane's expression makes it clear she thinks, why else would we try it? But she nods obediently nevertheless. Ando stares at Kika's drawing of the mansion, puzzled.
妙だね。こんなところに住んでいる人がいるとは思えないがね。しかも、こんなに立派な洋館がね。
Maybe he meant no ill will by it, but something about the tone of his remark seems insulting. And when Akane replies, her tone is harsh.
でも家があったんです。
もしかしたらどこかから改築したんじゃないかって私たち言ってたんです。
I mean, things get dusty fast. That can happen, but not really the rotting wood.
お家の方も療養中だとおっしゃってましたし、ひっそりとお住まいなんだと思います。
なるほど。それなら知らなくても不思議はないか。ま、それはそれだ。では、ホームルームを始めます。
Sandman claps his hands, putting a close to the matter. Nothing much happened after homeroom. Today was really strange, though. After dinner, Kyoji goes back to his room. As he fiddles aimlessly with one of his monster figurines, Kyoji thinks to himself. The strange way the assignment ended today, his reunion with that girl Yuka in the mansion at Mount Nishimori, and lastly that strange suspicious guy? It was one strange thing after another. The thought that something strange must be going on leaves him restless. I'm probably overthinking things. After saying that to pull himself together, Kyoji reaches for his guitar and starts his daily routine of practicing. But when he touches the strings while picking it up, they let out a shrill, dissonant sound. It makes him feel like he's been forced to gulp down something nasty. The feeling lingers in his chest. Okay.
おはよう。
Think this is a good place. Think this is a good place to save. Yeah, okay. Alright! Okay, let's go over to chatting. So we played a whole day in-game, and we'll play more Gore Screaming Show later. Okay, well that was it for today. We got to play about hour and a half of Gore Screaming Show, and we'll play more of it next week. And at the end of this week on Sunday, don't forget, I have a collaboration with Kumakko at her channel. And I'm considering opening up commissions. I don't know yet. If you're interested, please let me know. Other than that, please support my project when it comes out. I would really appreciate it. And that's all for today. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the fun drawing. I really liked it. But that's all for today. I'm glad people came. And I'm glad we got to talk. And I'm glad we got to game together and hang out. Okay. Well, that's it for now. And I'll see you on Sunday at Goma-chan's channel. Okay. じゃあ、今日はおしまい。じゃあね、みんな。バイバイ。